hair, like one parent cutting the other, a female's hair.
Right.
Have you ever thought about getting into cutting hair yourself just to get an extra side job? Extra
I mean, shit, nigga gotta think about all possibilities, honestly, but I mean, I thought about that shit, but it's just not for me, I don't think.
Have you tried it?
Nah, I haven't tried it at all.
You just like, nah, I'm good on
I
it.
can't do it, cause come from playing football, my hand's not steady anyway.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to fuck nobody shit up that's paying me good money, you know what I'm saying?
I feel right.
So I kind of take pride in my like work, say it like that.
So when it comes to business ventures, because both your parents have their own business,
Right.
and you have your own business. So what other business ventures have you ventured out to besides the podcast?
I mean, shit, before this podcast, I was a working man. So, coming from that shit, I feel like I had a lot of different jobs. And with that shit, I like to see shit and learn that way. Even though that's not my position, I still learn other positions around the way. So, I feel like that was my manager in me, knowing how to do a job, getting it done, and there's no excuses for me asking somebody to do it because I've done that shit already. You see what I'm saying? And that's just, I don't know, that's just the boss in me type shit.
So do you kind of look at yourself as a leader, or do people look at you as a leader and look up to you?
I feel as if, yeah, I feel as if, but sometimes it's kind of hard because niggas is gonna be niggas.
Yeah.
And it's either they way or the highway. You can't really tell them shit. So, I for sure consider myself as a leader, but if you was to ask other niggas,
they probably wouldn't say the same.
They probably wouldn't say the same, but niggas be faking.
Yeah.
That's how that is. But yeah, my whole life, man, even with football and just getting this shit together, 1D, like putting my actual thought into action, yeah, man, for sure, leader. For sure, leader.
Definitely. So as far as your podcast, what do you look for when you're looking for guests? And how do you select your guests?
Well, I know season 1, I tried to solely base it on, up and coming acts out of Missouri City. But coming season 2, gonna try to expand more towards the Houston. But what I actually look for is, business-minded people that can also talk their shit and actually have a brain.
Somebody that actually know what they're talking about, that's actually working.
Right. And you could kind of see that shit before I even invite them up there. Or before they even reach out. Like, if someone was to reach out, first question, have you even tuned in to season 1 of our podcast? Or have you seen any of my work? And things like that. But right now, it's kind of just solely based Mo City Acts, trying to get our name out there on the map type thing.
So for season 2, exactly, do you have a date for when that will be?
I don't have a specific date as of right now, but I know that it's gonna be big when we come back. We got our studio, that's what we've been working on, getting our studio and shit up. And coming back visually, because at first we were strictly audio on Spotify.
So now you're gonna start with, you're gonna be online, but also you're gonna have the YouTube.
Right. Yeah, so we're gonna have the audio and we're gonna have the YouTube, and then we were thinking about doing some content for Patreon and things like that.
Got you.
So yeah.
So as far as the podcast, once again, just to stay on that topic.
Right.
When it comes to reaching out, how should someone contact you, or how should someone go about getting on the show?
Well, I'm an open book, honestly. If you just reach out to any on Twitter, Instagram, wherever, you can search 2234 Podcast. You will get a response. Like I said, I'm an open book. I don't be tripping on nobody. I'm a cool cat.
Yeah.
Got nothing to worry about. Ain't no Hollywood shit this way.
No, for sure. So what would you consider, or what would you say that you're doing differently to grow your brand?
What I'm doing differently, I don't know. I feel like just the rawness of how we come and we just add shit up. Like, all right, we got this segment called "Fuck Shit of the Week." That's what people usually talk back to me about. Is "Fuck Shit of the Week," and we just all whoever is in the room, we all give some fuck shit on what has happened in the week so far. And I feel like that's what makes us unique because ain't nobody gonna actually call some shit fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just to be professional, they won't call it fuck shit, but it's really fuck shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you coming up with these topics, how are they created? Are you creating them yourself, or is you and your teams like?
Well, for season 1, I would get the script together right before the show. So it's kind of like improv, basically. But it would all add up in the end. Like the product would be amazing. Like, but we talk for minutes, like 2:45 at least. Yeah. At least, and it's good conversation. We bring in the show with a song. We talk, then we get our sleepers from maybe upcoming artists that we want to break their music. Or just an old school song that everybody fuck with.
Gotcha. So expanding the brand, you mentioned how y'all got a studio that's coming, right?
Right.
So can you talk about that exactly? Just as far as branching out and expanding. So are you planning on going further than just a studio?
Oh no, we're gonna be big. My end goal is to possibly have like a channel like REVOLT.
Okay.
REVOLT, to where we can have Houston shit going all day. And just bring back some, not exactly 106 in Park, but some exactly. Yeah. And just kind of just like expand the media in Houston. So we don't have to go to New York, Los Angeles. We can all stay here. And it's kind of, I kind of wanted to start just knitting all media around here. So, you know, everybody's connected everywhere. It's not like you gotta go here, you gotta go here.
Everybody's still
like a promo run, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can all be in one spot. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like.
Like a business center where it's just media.
So that's something that you would say that you're working towards?
For a fact, yeah.
So let's talk about your supporters. Do you feel like you've been getting a lot of support since you started your podcast?
No. But I feel like with the people that I'm marketing towards, it's more to show me. Show me and then we're gonna fuck with you.
I feel like that's just a lot of people nowadays. Because a lot of people, they feel like they don't want to help you or even network with you. You don't even have a name yourself.
Yep, that's a fact. Because like I said, I was sitting on this shit for 2 years. I told my partners about getting a podcast for 2 years, man. And it didn't start until I actually wrote down my script.
So was it the pandemic that also got you to start? Or?
Yeah, for a fact. It influenced, but it actually like pushed me in that shit. Like, ain't nobody got shit else to do. I keep hearing all these other podcasts come out, and why don't I start it? Exactly.
So 2 years ago, what was stopping you? What do you think was holding you back?
Shit, nigga was down bad, trying to live check to check and shit like that, pay bills and all that. And now the difference is, it's just like, I got a son now, so I gotta do this shit. It ain't no thinking about it.
That's your why. You got somebody you're burning for,
For a fact, man. So it's like, ain't no thinking about it. You gotta do that shit.
Definitely. So you meet your 18-year-old self. You can say 3 words. What are they?
That's a good question. 18 years old.
3 words. What would you say to your 18-year-old self?
3 words. It should probably just be 2, but stay grounded.
Stay grounded.
Stay grounded. Stay grounded.
Elaborate.
Just don't get sidetracked by family, bitches, just all the other outside voices. Do not get sidetracked by that shit. And you gonna find your destiny. Cause I feel it's gonna happen, I just don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And me making this shit work how it's working, I feel that shit now. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get out there and make an effort. And now I see God just putting the steps out.
Yeah. So it's more so like you see that once you started, like, because the vision was already there. You seen the vision.
Right,
it was just
right.
about starting.
Right, exactly. You started and that, now that shit just snowballed into what it is.
What's some advice that you would give someone that's wanting to pursue the same career as you?
Some advice. Stay dedicated, stay persistent, and stick to your guns. Stay dedicated, stay persistent, stick to your guns. Don't let nobody deter you from whatever vision it is you have, because ain't nobody gonna see nothing through your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, yeah, can't nobody else see a vision but you.
But you, that's it.
Definitely.
So,
Would you consider yourself a spender or a saver when it comes to having money?
nah, not a saver at all, bro. Money burning my shit. I need to learn how to save.
Yeah. So, are you into investing?
Nah, for a fact, yeah, for a fact. Like, when it's up, I need my money to work for me.
No, for sure.
Like, when I'm asleep, I wake up to some shit every day,
Mm-hmm.
type shit. So, yeah, for sure, into investing, looking into all them stocks and shit like that.
So, do you trade currently?
I was getting into that shit, but I stopped.
What happened? What stopped you? Was it too much work?
It wasn't too much work. It's like I know the terms, the lingos. It's just I don't know exactly how to place a trade, how I want to place a trade. But I know all the other shit.
To be honest though, that's just like with your podcast. It's just about starting. You
Right.
really just gotta get out there, place the trade, even if you don't know.
Play with it,
Yeah, for a little amount. Don't do nothing crazy.
type shit.
Kind of help you get into it.
I'm for sure getting into that shit, bro. For sure.